I'm the son!
Good for
You tell my wife and my sons and daughters I love them?
We're on our way. We will not quit. We will get to you.
I'm not quitting. Listen first, tell them I love them.
Espinoza, we're 1 minute away from you. Hold on.
Just running into the desert where I think he's going, and then as the saying goes, the lights go out at that point. And I was out for however long I was, and then came to and realized that I had been shot.
On August 29, 2008, then Deputy Rick Espinoza was on patrol in an unincorporated part of Desert Hot Springs known as Brownstown.
It's almost 10 o'clock at night, nearing the end of my shift, and I see a bicyclist who's on the wrong side of the road with no safety equipment on, and I just barely saw him. So I turned around to make contact with him.
That bicyclist was then 22-year-old Javier Tranny. What Espinoza didn't know is Tranny was carrying a gun.
At one point, he goes into near a desert area and jumps off his bicycle and proceeds to run into the desert. So I give chase, and I'm paralleling the direction I think he's running because it's dark, and the only illumination I have is from my car lights.
That's when Tranny pulled out the gun and shot Espinoza in the mouth.
It broke my jaw, split my jaw in half, and blew out the lower portion of my teeth, caused damage to my airway, and embedded a couple of bullet fragments into my spine.
We went back to that patch of desert where Espinoza almost lost his life.
Every time I pass by here, I stop and I reflect, and it's a little emotional. Couldn't see very far. I could not see more than I would say 5 feet in front of me. Everything was just blurry, and I kind of had my sense of direction still, and was able to stumble back to my car. And once I got to my car, I remember opening the door. I remember dropping down to my knees and reaching for my radio inside the car. And what I didn't realize at the time was that my tongue had been split in half, and so when I tried to talk, it was difficult, and kind of sounded like I was underwater.
Tell my wife I love her. I tell my son I love her.
I don't look at it like it's a good thing that I went through this. I'm glad that it happened to me and not to anybody else. And the reason I say that is because I know what the outcome is, and the outcome is that I'm back at work.
After multiple surgeries, Espinoza was wearing a badge in 3 months. Javier Tranny is serving 15 to life behind bars.
When I say the name Javier Tranny, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Anger, still, to this day, anger. He's got to do the full 15 years, and then I myself have made a promise that as long as I can, I'll be there when his parole hearing's up. And my son has said that he will be there thereafter to ensure that he serves the appropriate time.
Since being shot, Espinoza has risen to the rank of sergeant, and he currently works in the Riverside County Jail in Indio. Espinoza says it's more dangerous than ever to be in law enforcement.
It seems now that there's less of a regard for human life nowadays. That's what it seems like to me.
Even with the heightened level of danger, Sergeant Espinoza is not swayed from his career.
I'm fortunate, I'm blessed in many ways, with my family, my personal self, and where I work. I mean, I just want to keep doing this until it's time to hang it up.
In Desert Hot Springs, Joe Galley, News Channel 3.